Hey everybody, this is Scott with PestPlus. How's it going out there in fairy tale world? Anyway, I want to share some information with you. We're in a house in North Jersey doing a bedbug heating job. What had happened with these particular individuals, initially, before we even met them, they were living in New York City and they got their first bedbug experience. And at that time, I guess the building was having their own exterminator take care of it. The exterminator came in and gave them multiple treatments. However, a couple of things went wrong. When the exterminator sprayed chemicals, for some reason these people said they were getting a deadly reaction, like their young kids were getting physically sick. She'd have to take them to the doctor. She said it was horrific. Not only that, but the exterminator kept having them throw out things. Now why? I don't know. I don't know how they were living, but kept having actually had them throw out a grand piano, and which is a little ludicrous in my opinion. Then they decided to move to Jersey, and they got rid of most of their stuff because they didn't want to bring the problem, even though they believed the problem was solved for a year now, over into New Jersey. And then they moved to New Jersey in this big, fat house, and everything was going smooth until one day they had a guest stay over. And they only had 2 or 3 different guests stay over, and apparently one of them left them with bed bugs because all of a sudden the woman started to get bit again. So we sent in one of our independent canine bedbug teams who alerted to the attic bedroom as well as also the master bedroom in another room. Now the woman didn't want any chemicals applied because she was afraid of what happened previously. Her kids would not react well to it. And we went and we did the bedbug heat treatment. We had to follow up once. We solved the problem. We brought in a canine team. As a matter of fact, the woman was so frantic. What happens to a lot of people is after they finish with the bedbug program, a lot of people believe they're still getting bit, and it's really a psychosomatic issue. So she had the independent bedbug canine team come in about 4 or 5 times, and there was no more bedbugs. It was completely done. Since then, she now moves into another house, also in northern New Jersey, and it turns out she recently moved in here. She starts feeling she's getting bit. She has 1 bite mark on her butt, she has several on her wrist, and she has several on her leg. So again, we want to make sure, because it's a fairly decent sized house, rather than do a visual inspection, we sent the canine team in here, and the dog just alerted to 1 room, which was her master bedroom. She then said again she did not want any chemicals applied in the rest of the house. So we have a minimum charge for the heat. It is a very pricey application. 2 bedrooms. Actually, I thought there was only 2 bedrooms located on the floor. There's actually 3 bedrooms located on the floor. So we came in here. I'm just going to show you a little bit what the heat looks like. We don't have the fans running yet. We're just bringing it up to hot temperature before we engage in that. But just to give you an idea. So we have 2 heaters here that are covering this bedroom here. Right now you can't feel it, but it's probably about 130 degrees in here. It's very, very hot. We're going to watch everything that goes on, but we're going to bring the temperature up to about 140 degrees, 145 degrees max, and just make sure that everything goes smoothly. What we're going to do is, she originally purchased the covers from us, as well, and what we're going to do is we're going to move the top cover. She said that when she moved in here, she said that the movers actually dragged her bed on the floor, so we have a brand new protective bed cover we're going to put on that bed. While we were here, just as a precaution, we decided to heat the 2nd bedroom and basically face it towards the wall of the master bedroom and the closet. We have one here, and we don't have it. And then just so happens I decided at the last minute, while we were here also, there's a small bedroom here. So we're doing a little bit extra for her. I'm happy to do it. You know, she keeps on calling us every time she has a problem. Unfortunately, she is having a problem. We're going to stay here. We should probably reach maximum temperature within the next hour. We'll turn on all the fans. We'll get it really hot. What we do is we also take readings of the gauges, so we want to know. So the entomologist lately detected that 122 degrees would basically kill the eggs. So we're going to get that to about, like I said, 140, 145 degrees. We're going to heat it up real good, and then we're going to break down, we're going to cool it off, and we're going to go home. And approximately about 10 to 12 days, I'm going to again send an independent canine bedbug team, and they're going to go through the rooms, and they're going to verify either we had success or we didn't have success. I'll tell you 99.99.9% of the time we have 100% success. If we don't have success, it's a really small item that either can be removed, thrown out, or will come in here with steam, or will come in here at freezing if we have to do. Heat is definitely the way to go. It's a much more expensive application, but it's a very effective application. Rather than take 5 months to do a chemical treatment, it's done in just one application. So again, check us out, get to know us. If you need some more information about bed bugs, I'm going to insist you go on my website, which is getmyfreebedbugreport.com. That's www.getmyfreebedbugreport.com. We're going to give you some great information. I'm also a published author. You can find my book on there, and it talks about bed bugs. It's called The No-Nonsense Guide to Beating Bed Bugs at Their Own Game. So listen, I'm Scott. I'm happy to help you. This is what I do for a living, day in and day out. And if I can be of service, if you're in the New York, New Jersey, Central, basically tri-state area, and I can help you, I'm more than happy to help you, all right? Listen, www.getmyfreebedbugreport.com, and I'll speak to you soon. Ciao.